Hello. This video will provide step-by-step instructions for reserving a Museum Pass on Chester County Library's new Museum Pass website. The Museum Pass website was updated on November 2025. What is a Museum Pass? A Museum Pass from the Tredyffrin Public Library provides free admission to many local museums and gardens. It is similar to checking out a book. At Tredyffrin Library, our Museum Pass program is generously provided by the Friends of the Tredyffrin Public Library. Where can I request a Museum Pass? You can request a Museum Pass by going to the Tredyffrin Public Library's website at www.tredyffrinlibraries.org, visiting the reference desk at your local library, or calling our reference desk at 610-688-7092, extension 212. Museum Pass Guidelines. You can reserve up to 3 Museum Passes each month. You can reserve up to 2 passes per day. Any adult with a CCLS library card in good standing can reserve a pass. You cannot make a reservation if your account has expired. You cannot make a reservation if your account has fines over $10. You will need a Chester County Library barcode and PIN to make a reservation. Your library card barcode is on the back of your library card. Your PIN, or personal identification number, is a 4-digit code you create. If you need help finding your barcode or PIN, please contact the reference desk by sending an email to refrienlibraries.org. You can also call the reference desk at 610-688-7092, extension 212. Your first step is to access the website. On your computer, tablet, or smartphone, open a browser and go to the following address: www.tredyffrinlibraries.org. You can also scan the QR code on the lower right section of this screen with your smartphone. Please note, when you see the icon of a computer with an arrow in the middle, this is the view you will see when doing a step on a computer. When you see an icon of a hand holding a phone, this is the view you will see when doing this step on a smartphone. You are now on the Tredyffrin Public Library's website. If you are using a computer, click the word Explore. If you are using a smartphone, tap the 3 horizontal lines next to the word Menu and then tap the word Explore. Look for the heading Books and More circled in red on this screen. Under this heading, click or tap Museum Passes next to the green arrow on this screen. You are now on the Tredyffrin Library's Museum Pass website. Look for the heading How to Reserve a Museum Pass. Then click the word Here at the end of that paragraph. You are now on the new LibCal Museum Pass website. The museums are listed in alphabetical order. This image displays the first 3 museums on the list. Find the name of the museum you want to visit and click the name in blue text or the logo of the museum. For this example, we are going to select the Academy of Natural Sciences. This is the page you will see after clicking on the name of the museum. This particular museum has digital and physical passes. A digital pass is a one-day pass that you can download or print at home. A physical pass is a physical card you could check out from the library for 3 days. The physical passes must be picked up and returned to the same library. We are going to reserve a digital pass for this example. Make sure the box is checked next to Digital Pass Availability and unchecked for Physical Pass Availability. Find a date in green on the calendar that you want to visit the museum. There is a chart at the bottom of the page describing the colors on the calendar. Green means there is a pass available on that date. Red means the pass is unavailable. Gray means the pass is not yet available. And yellow means the museum is closed. After clicking on a date in green, you will see a screen that asks for a username and password. The username is your Chester County Library card barcode, and the password is your 4-digit PIN. After entering this information, click Login in the blue box. Please confirm all the information on this page is correct. You will see the name of the museum, the type of pass, how many people can enter the museum with the pass, and the date of the reservation. Also, please review the important information in the gray box. In addition, we always encourage you to visit the museum's website before making a reservation and before visiting to confirm the museum's current hours. Click the red Continue button. This slide will have your name and email address populated in the corresponding fields. Please review everything on this page and make sure it is correct. Click Submit My Booking in the red box. Next, you will see a confirmation page with the name of the museum and the date of your reservation. At this point, you can click Make Another Booking or log out if you are finished. This is an example of the email you will receive after making a reservation. Please note, you can cancel your reservation by clicking the link next to the phrase to cancel this booking visit. This is an example of a digital pass that will be attached to your confirmation email. The pass may have a barcode that can be scanned at the museum. Reserving a physical pass. This is similar to making a reservation for a digital pass, however, there are a few small differences. For this example, we are going to make a reservation for Pensbury Manor. Click on the name of the museum in blue text or the logo of the museum. Look for the heading Passes Availability. Please note that physical passes are the only option for this museum. Click on the arrow in the drop-down menu that says Select Location. You will see a list of libraries that have this physical pass. We are selecting Tredyffrin Library for this example. You will see a calendar with available dates for the library you selected. We are going to pick November 29th for this example. Click on this date. After clicking on a date in green, you will see a screen that asks for a username and password. This username is your Chester County Library barcode, and the password is your digit PIN. After entering this information, click Login in the blue box. Your name and email address will be displayed in the corresponding fields. Please make sure this information is correct. You will need to answer the question, I understand that this is a physical pass that will need to be picked up and returned to the library where I have reserved it. Enter your library barcode again. Please click Terms and Conditions to read the terms and conditions. Click the box to agree to the terms and conditions. If everything looks correct, the final step is to click the red button that says Submit My Booking. You will see this confirmation. Your name and email address will be displayed in the corresponding fields. You can click either Make Another Booking or Log Out if you are finished. This is an example of the confirmation email you will receive after reserving a physical pass. Please note, you can cancel your reservation by clicking the link next to the phrase to cancel this booking visit. Congratulations! You reserved a museum pass. Types of passes. It is important to notice what kind of pass you are reserving. You can make this distinction under the heading Passes Availability. Some passes are only available as a digital pass. The example of a digital-only pass on this page is the Independence Seaport Museum. Some passes are only available as physical passes. The example of a physical-only pass on this page is Elmwood Park Zoo. Some passes are available as both digital and physical passes. Please make sure you are checking the correct box when you see this option. Museum Pass Tips. 3 passes can be reserved each month. A patron can reserve 2 passes per day. Physical passes are available for 3 days. Print and go, or digital passes, are good for 1 day. Physical passes must be returned to their owning library. Please return in the book drops, inside or outside, or at the circulation desk. Physical passes returned after their due date have a $25 per date late fine. We are here to help. If the following steps did not work for you, or if you have questions, please visit the reference desk. You can also call us at 610-688-7092 extension 212, or you can send an email to refrence@tredyffrinlibriaries.org.